whoa, whoa, whoa!
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Oh my goodness. All right, so here we are at Beasley Knob OHV area in Georgia. We're gonna see how Super Blue, the F-250, can handle it for a little bit of Christmas wheeling here. And yeah, we're gonna see if we can hopefully not get it stuck, take it to the family out, and so come along. So we began our ride at the parking lot that is at the beginning of 93A. You actually take 93 off of State Road 76 down to reach this parking lot where you pay for the use fee and either online or with envelopes, and I believe it was $5, and then you can ride on Beasley Knob. So this is that connector trail 93A that goes down to the rest of the trails. Our plan was to do 93 C and D in a loop and then wind up back at 93A where we would come back up this road to the parking lot. Alright, so here we go, starting out Beasley Knob. My sister's first attempt doing any kind of off-roading. So let's see how this goes.
I mean, my first time doing off-roading in a truck.
That's true.
Yeah.
Now remember, the vehicle is long, so you're gonna want, so where the front wheels go, the outside, just like your big van, you have to turn a little wide.
So is this my right tire?
Yep.
So okay, that shows me how far away I am from the edge.
Yep. Yep. And you can look back, so that's looking at the rear tire, so you can see.
This is a weird view.
Yeah, it is a weird view. And this is out the front.
You let me know if ever I go too fast.
Yeah, you're
like
doing good.
Faster than normal.
Yeah. So riding with me today, I have my two sisters and my brother-in-law. And my brother-in-law is going to be doing most of the outside filming for us. And this is my youngest sister's first attempt to go downhill and her first attempt off-roading in like a big truck. And this is actually where we got off of 93A onto 93C, descending this hill.
Keep going. I'll video going up.
Go up and film it.
I'm gonna watch you going up. Go.
While we stopped on the hill and waited for my brother-in-law to catch up, there was a couple of times where we were able to sneak by and were passed by other motorized users who were very patient with us bringing a truck like this on Beasley Knob. But it is open to these types of vehicles, Jeeps. We even saw a Gladiator at some point. But they were very patient with us. Saw a lot of side-by-sides, four-wheelers, and motorbikes. So in this view, you can see the views from the 4 cameras that I have mounted around the truck. What it does is allows me to see where all 4 tires are, as well as what's directly in front of me underneath the vehicle, which is helpful when you're cresting a large hill. And yeah, this is exactly the way it looks on the screen in the cab. And it's really helpful when off-roading a vehicle this size.
And here we see the F-250 6.0 out of its natural habitat. Shall we hear its mating call? We do not know.
the center of the rock. We're talking about the rut, not the rock, not the rut first.
I got it. It's down the center of the rock. You're straight on right now. Driver, just a touch. If you want to come down the center, there you go. Front diff is plenty clear. You're about to come down that rock in about a foot, 6 inches. You're about to ride down it right now. Yep, you're coming down it right now.
So at this point, we did have to stop just momentarily to let a side-by-side come up the hill. Again, he was very patient with us, and part of treading lightly is respecting other users of the trail, and I think we did that as best we could today in that position, and everyone was really friendly, which was cool.
turning radius of the Titanic.
As we see, the F-250 does not have a tight turning radius, as it was designed for wide open roads and heavy loads, not heavy loads and tight roads. And alas, it has swapped drivers, and it is uncertain of its capabilities. However, it shall endeavor forward.
Ooh, look at that articulation. Driver a little more, driver a little more, driver a little more. There you go, there you go. Keep that angle, keep that angle. Oops, stop. Back up slightly, back up a little bit. You watching that tire?
Yeah.
Yeah, that went straight to sidewall, didn't it?
Come back, come back. There you go. All right, now I want you to turn harder driver. There you go. Now come straight. Straighten out, straighten out. There you go, straighten out. Now passenger, all the way to passenger now. All the way to passenger. There you go, all the way to passenger. All the way to passenger.
All right, whoa.
Straight. Driver slightly.
That's gonna get tight.
Driver slightly. Breathe forward, you're good. Breathe forward. Straight. Straighten up. Straighten up. Now follow.
The back tire's about to come up
Yep,
over the
straight.
roof.
Straight.
Nice, it fell right past it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
See?
All
All right, now this way. Now follow the trail.
Well done. So at this point, we came over a rise and saw what looked like a pretty off-camber rutted area up in front of us. And we got out and double-checked it, and it actually turned out to be more of an optical illusion than anything. And we determined it was safe to go up, so we did.
Keep going around the corner, I'll meet you there. And that's where we're going.
So this rocky uphill section is probably the biggest obstacle that we found while we were on Beasley Knob. This is a portion of 93D, and there's actually two paths up the hill, one to the left and one to the right, and we're going up the right-hand path, just past the intersection right now with the truck. But we go up this hill and see what we find at the top. So coming up this hill, like a lot of obstacles here at Beasley Knob, I've got my mirrors folded in. And as you've seen the videos where I've got the cameras that are pointing down at my front tires, those are mounted on the mirrors. And the way that I mounted them is with Velcro, so that I can change their position whether the wing mirrors are folded in or not.
So you've definitely got the approach angle for sure because the tires are wide open. It's just a matter of whether or not it's going to bottom out on your step bars again.
Alright, we'll give it a try.
If you hug the passenger side, I think it'll help you.
So my apologies for the lack of sound on this clip, but once we got to the top of that first hill, you could see the hill just kept going on, and the rocks kept getting bigger and bigger. And we stopped and got out and looked at it, and we could see that it was going to take a long time to get up, and the light was fading, we were by ourselves, and I didn't want to break the truck right before Winter Wonderland at Windrock with Venture Unknown, so we decided to back down to where the two uphills met, and then turn and go down the other uphill, since a Gladiator was already waiting on us at the bottom. And that turn ended up being the most exciting part of the whole trip.
Go ahead.
Done.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Adam, I don't think you can get in, so you'll just have to walk down with me.
Dude, go for it. I'm good. Don't worry about me. You might just slide off of that. You might slide off that.
So you can see my left rear tire does make it past the tree roots down there at the edge. But what my sister and her husband can't see is that I actually get pinned on a tree directly in front of the vehicle, and that's why I've got to back up several times to get around this corner, even though my tires cleared the roots. And I actually slip at one point, but then I engage my mechanical aux locker, and I'm able to back up with no trouble at all, which was really cool.
Oh. Oh, out of the bin, the canopy. Adam, can you? It's gonna go. I think you're fine on the canopy, Ben. Ben, don't back up. Don't. I have to. No. You're on a tree. Where? Oh.
Now, did you see me slip?
I did.
And then I walked it?
Yeah.
That was open diff, closed diff.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Can you pull those in?
Well, that's broken.
Alright, so we're looking at the results of Beasley Knob. We got down out of the rock garden because we decided to turn around because it was just too big for this vehicle, or this vehicle's just too big for it. And looking at the damage, and I lost some my Christmas lights. So that's unfortunate, but other than that, she's in pretty good shape. I haven't hit my exhaust tips or anything. And I did crumple the step. I had to bend that back down when we made that turn at the top of the hill.
We bent it back into place.
Yeah, we bent it back into place.
Jumping on it a couple times.
Nothing jumping on it a little bit. We'll stop, but this part of off-roading, especially something this big, is you got to know when to say, you know what, time to turn around. So, but she's done 90% of the whole Beasley Knob, or of not whole Beasley Knob, of the trail that we tried to go on, which was 93 C and D.
Yeah.
Once we got down 93A, which is the connector. And now we're just going to take a forest road that heads out of the park, and that'll be it for the day. So, because light's fading, and don't want to push our luck. So, well, look at this. We finally got Adam to drive on the forest road out. It's on the motor vehicle use map. That Alright, so we tried to follow Forest Road, I think it's Forest Road 117, out of the park. And you can see there's a gate. So we're going to have to go back up 93C and D. So we'll see how that goes.
So once we backtracked up 93D, we got back to the intersection where 93D, 93C, and 93G all meet. And there is another fork of 93C, another section that we didn't plan on running, that actually follows up north and west, up out of the park to another entrance. And since we were trying to get back to make sure family wasn't waiting on us for too long, we decided to attempt 93C out to the second exit, which ended up being just fine because it was much shorter. And then from there we took Forest Road 851 out of the park. So as I edit these videos, I always like to take a look at what I could have done differently, how I could have taken a line differently and not gotten stuck, or maybe not have spun my wheels or something like that, or a different trail we could have taken. And I think what stuck out to me about this trip was there was a lot of trying to get a shot, trying to make a cool video, but after looking at it a couple of times, I could see several times there were people hanging outside of the vehicle, and as much as me and everyone else wants to get a good shot, that shouldn't come above safety. And I think there was a couple times there where we really should have had people inside the truck and not hanging an arm out or hanging a head out or something like that, because there were a couple places that were really tight, and if the truck had slipped or shifted in a certain way, then someone could have gotten pinned, and that could have been a really bad day. It would have ruined the whole trip. But other than that, the trip was great. Me and my sisters traded off driving all throughout the trail, which was really fun. and overall it was a great experience. So you should come check out Beasley Knob.
So we're airing up after getting off the Beasley Knob. We actually came out the second exit just to make sure we could get out faster. But it was a lot of fun. It was probably some of the biggest like rock crawling stuff I've done in the F-250 ever. And you know, we had to change our plans, change the route just because we ended up with a rock garden that we just couldn't get up, or at least I didn't want to try. So yeah, but Beasley's Knob, great place, and the F-250 did great. The only thing that it didn't really want to do was the big rock garden, but other than that, as far as like the length of the vehicle, there was a couple times I had to make a 3 or 4 point turn, but other than that, it did great. And you can see even how long the vehicle is. I didn't have a breakover problem. I got close a couple times, but didn't have a breakover problem. And this is the crew cab, the 6 3/4 foot bed. So yeah, thanks for following along, and subscribe to the channel for more F-250 stuff, and we'll see where else we can fit this F-250.